What's up, YouTube? My name is Andres Rico, and this is my channel. Welcome back to it. For this video, we're gonna start talking about the beginning starter cards. These are the cards that everybody should get at the beginning of their credit card journey. The first thing that we have to talk about in this video it's that everybody out there says the credit cards are evil. The credit cards are not a good tool. The credit cards are only there to get you to pay those high interests and I really don't think that. I really think of credit cards as a tool, as a way to get points, as a way to get cash back, as a way to get a free hotel, a lot of free stuff that they give you. Because who doesn't like free stuff? So that's what I think about credit cards, and they are the easiest way to begin a credit journey. It's really important for everybody to understand that credit cards are there to help us. Credit cards are a tool if you know how to manage it. That's the first thing. I hope, and you, if you're watching this, you need to know that you are a literate adult with your finances. You know what you should spend, and you know what what's your budget, and you need to know that credit cards are a tool to spend this money and get something back, some value in them. Because when you go pay with your debit card, when you pay with cash, they don't really give you any benefits from spending, but credit cards do. The only thing that I'm asking you is when you have a credit card, you have to pay the statement at the end of the month and never carry a balance, because if you carry a balance, you're not gonna find any value at all in this credit card. So it's really stupid for everybody to get a credit card, because that's the only way they can buy stuff and get money that they don't have the money to pay with. So please, everybody has to understand that you have to be able to pay your credit card at the end of the month and never carry a balance.
So guys, here are some aspects that I really look forward into a beginner starter card. First of all, a beginner starter card needs to be specific with what cash value or what cashback categories they offer to the consumers. So they really have to be specific, and they really have to be clear about it, how we can use it, what is it gonna what kind of rewards are they gonna give us. So this is really important. And what I look for in a beginner starter card is good cashback on dining, good cashback on gas, and good cashback on travel. These are the three things that I really look for into a beginner starter card. The second thing that I really believe that a beginner starter card should have is no annual fee at all. So annual fees come from $39 to $500, $600 of the cards, and really you should really need to start building up your credit at this point. So what these annual fees are gonna make you, they're gonna make you pay to keep the account open. So when you have these beginner starter cards, you need to keep them open forever. One of the things I really value in credit, in your credit score, it's that the length of your credit. So as you need to have these accounts open forever and ever, because they're gonna really help improve your credit score, and they're really gonna help you build up your credit for the future. So if you pay your car in full and every month, you really don't have to pay a dime or any kind of money in interest. So credit cards are known because they have the highest interest out there, and they're really high, and they really don't bring any value. You never should carry a balance on a credit card, because they're gonna charge you 20% interest on every month, and that's just ridiculous to pay. So for everybody out there, you shouldn't be able to pay any money to make your credit go up. Some people say out there that you should keep some money in your account, your credit card, to be able to improve your credit score, but that's really not true. One of the things that I really value in a credit card, it's the easy manipulation of it. So thank God we have all the apps and everything that we have right now to be able to manipulate our credit cards and to be able to pay outstanding bills and to be able to understand a little bit more, because everything it's learning, and the best way of learning is to actually do it. Go open these accounts, go and start paying. What's a minimum statement, what's the last month's statement, and all these stuff that you really should be learning. And the outcome of it is you're gonna see your score keep increasing in in a 6 to 8 months period that you actually use your card, you pay it in full at the end of the month, and you should be able to see the improvement of your credit score through time. The third thing that I really look for in a beginner starter card is good, reliable customer service. This is really important for people to understand that customer service is one of the things that keeps the customer satisfied. So we've seen all these companies that bring they bring the customer service to another country like India or Africa or so many places, that for us Americans that we really need a good, reliable customer service. They maybe don't use the same slang, they maybe don't use the same language as us, so that really keeps it very difficult for everybody to understand each other and everybody to understand what we're saying. So we need good, reliable customer service. That's one of the things that is most important, because we really need to speak with someone. If we had any trouble, we need to speak with someone that understands us and understands what we're saying, understands our position, and they're gonna help us do it. I believe the first credit card that anybody should get is the Discover Ed card. This card is really good, amazing credit card. First of all, because it actually checks all the boxes that are for me in what to look for into a beginner starter credit card. It's a very simple to use the app. It's an award-winning app. It's really good. So Discover has a United States based customer service. What that means is they really are super reliable on what the slang they use and the language that they use. So it's really good to be able to contact anybody and they're gonna help us. The second thing about Discover is that they make it really easy to use the cashback program, but it's at some level with Discover you are only getting cashback. You're not getting any points, you're not getting anything else to be able to make it to bring to the table any more satisfaction or any more rewards that you can gain later on. Because with some chase cards, with the beginner chase cards, you're able to save up your points and then be able to use them different when you get a higher tier car. So this is one of the disadvantages with Discover, but still is a pretty top notch car. We're going to base that you're gonna always pay your statement full every month, because that's what not gonna give you any more credit card debt. So this is really important for you guys to understand. So the second credit card that I'm gonna show you guys is the Apple card. I know everybody is talking about this card in the last couple months because it was mass marketed by Apple. It's such a good card for them, and it's a really good card for beginners, somebody that's higher into the credit card game. It's really not very good to use for a person that already knows what they're doing, but for beginners and for people that really like to use Apple products, it's really good to use, because they give you 3% cash back on everything Apple, and even though in-app purchases. So everything you pay with in Apple Pay or anything you pay within an Apple service, you're gonna get 3% cash back, 2% cash back when you pay with Apple Pay, and 1% cash back when you pay with your actual physical card. So this card is it's very amazing. It's titanium. It's made out of titanium, so this makes it really cool. It's the first metal card that I get, and one of the perks that this card has is the wallet app. This app is really easy to use, and Apple, as we know, it's one of the best companies out there, one of the most profitable companies, one of the best companies out there. So they're there to help us, and something happened last month that I really needed to, one of the payments that went through this car, I needed to refund it back, and they did it within 2 hours. So it was really amazing, because some of the problem for us that we forget that we have all these subscriptions, and when they take the money out, we really can't do anything when we pay with a credit card, when we pay with a debit card. But when we pay with a credit card, you're leveraging your money, so it's not your money that you're paying. So the companies, for example Apple, when to get my money back. And it was a really good perk, and it's really good to know that if some of these payments that are going unscrupulously, I'm able to get them back because I'm leveraging their money, I'm not leveraging my money. The next card that I'm gonna show you guys is the Capital One Platinum. This card, one of the perks that I really liked it, this was the first secure credit card that I got. So this was my first credit card ever. And one of the perks that I really like is that other credit card issuers, they do the following thing. So you need to make a deposit and they're gonna give you a credit line for the same amount that you make that deposit. But with this credit card, I only have to deposit $50 and I got a credit line of $200. So this was a really good perk that I got to use with this Capital One. I don't really see that much value in this card. It doesn't give me any cashback or anything else, but it really helps me to build my credit, and because this was the one that helped me open my credit. But right now I really recommend the Discover Card Secure Card if you really don't have a credit at all. So these credit cards are the ones that I use right now, and I think they're really amazing beginner starter cards. But I really know that there are more issuers out there and there are more cards out there that you guys might find value in them. So the next credit card that I'm gonna talk about is the Bank of America Cash Rewards Card. So this credit card is issued by Bank of America. It's one of the best products that they have in the market. Bank of America, it's a huge bank, but they knew how to market it and they knew how to sell it to people because it's really good card. The reward cashback of this card is very simple, and it's really convenient for a lot of people. They have a promotion that they make you choose the category that they will give you 3% cashback. So it could be from gas to online purchases to dining. I think they have they have 6 options that they provide and they give you to be able to, so you're the one that chooses what you want that cashback on. So this is an amazing, really amazing card that everybody I think they should get. This is my next credit card that I'm gonna try to get. The next card that I'm gonna talk about is the Citi Doble Cash Card. I'm really not a big fan about Citi and the brand of Citibanks. They are an issuer that are based on making money off of you of the interest instead of making it of the interchangeable fees that they charge. So they're really out to get people in debt, so they make money out of those interest rates that they have. So I don't really like the Citibank, but if we go off to the base that we're gonna pay our statement every month, this is what really important. Pay at the end of the month. That's it. You can't really carry a balance. Just pay the minimal balance into a card because really you're not gonna find any value at all in these credit cards. Citi Double Cash Rewards cards it's a very good beginner friendly card. Citi is known because they do also accept a lot of people, even though I don't like the brand as much. It's a really good card that everybody should use. One of the main excitements about this card is that we're able to use it anywhere, and we're gonna get the 2% cashback on everything that we buy. Every purchase that you make is just 2%, no matter what the category is, no matter what you purchasing in it. It's 2% no matter what. So it's not like the Apple Card that you have to take your phone to pay, and it's not like you with the card you get 1%, or it doesn't matter what purchase it is, you're gonna get 2% cashback on everything. This is not my favorite card, but it's a really good beginner friendly, and I just want to say there's not such a thing as a perfect card. You know who you are and you know what you spend your money on. Every card it's for a different person, and every kind is for a different kind of purchase. So you can really, as a person in the internet, I can't really tell you which card is gonna be the perfect one for every single situation, but I'm gonna give you guys my best opinion on these beginner friendly cards for you guys to be able to make a judgment and be able to choose which card are you gonna get. Thank you so much for sticking until the end of this video. So please guys, hit the like button, hit the subscription, and hit also the bell so YouTube notifies you every time. So please hit the like button of the YouTube algorithm so we can make the channel a little bigger, and thank you guys so much.